Destiny calls to you, O Chosen One.
What's up, Cloud Gamers? I went ahead and paid to get into this upcoming free-to-play ARPG MMO beta test of Lost Ark. Some may argue it was a bit silly, but the fear of missing out kicked in. Although this game has already been released in Korea, we here in Europe and our friends across the pond in America and Canada have to wait until at least March 2022. Where am I playing this? Well, in case you hadn't noticed the desktop background, this is running on Shadow PC. But wait, not the Shadow PC, but Shadow PC's alpha client for Windows. For some reason right now the main launcher is playing up, and this has been a temporary fix by using the alpha client for me. Alright, technicalities out of the way, let's dive into the game. I should add that this game takes what feels like an eternity to load up from your desktop. The best it's done so far is 2 minutes 30 seconds, and when we think cloud gaming we think instant click to play. But Shadow is different in that it's a PC, so we'll forgive this. First up, you have to choose your server. Only 2 available for me here in Europe right now, but many more to come at the game's full launch. Next up, we're going to choose our class. 3 classes you would expect: warrior, mage and assassin, but Lost Ark has included male and female martial artists and gunners. Should also note 3 spaces are still available for more classes, and maybe they add these at launch. We'll have to wait and see. Take some time to read through here and check out each class's ability and story if you wish. Next up, character creation and customization. The usual run-of-the-mill presets are available and you have a decent amount you can change. It's not overly in-depth, but there is enough to keep the hardened ARPG lovers happy. As always, I've hit the randomise button a few times and ran with it. You can create up to 6 characters per server for those of you who like to jump between classes. For the time being, we'll stick with 1 and swiftly move on to the game settings. 1920 by 1080 resolution for now, as I can't quite seem to get Shadow to perform at 1440p. More on that in future videos, I hope. One thing I like here straight away is that you can force the 21:9 aspect ratio. Extra wide monitors are becoming more and more affordable, so more and more gamers have them. Kudos to the developers for that. As for the rest of the settings, everything is turned up to the max where possible, and I don't expect Shadow to struggle with this, as the minimum specs listed for this game are very weak by today's standards. Now, a lengthy opening scenario and prologue awaits us after this, where it shows you the basic game controls etc, so we're going to skip ahead to the good parts. Let's dive straight into some combat. In this MMO, you move around by right clicking on your mouse, and as you see, Q, W, E, R, A and S etc are your abilities, which are on different cooldowns. The mouse button left click is your constant attack with no limits. As you see, it took me some time to get used to it. If you ever played Path of Exile, it's pretty much the same gameplay setup. Being that I am playing as a mage, there is absolutely no reason for me to be so close to the enemies, and you'll see as the video progresses I finally get the hang of it. Tell you what though, combat is very fluid, the sound effects and visuals are very nice too. Surprisingly impressed so far, and Shadow is holding a steady stream without a hiccup thus far. Considering this is stretched onto a 1440p monitor, it's looking good. It's holding a very stable 60 FPS. So far I can't ask for any more. Traversing the environment is more than just running around. You can climb rock faces and leap over canyons. This adds a nice wee bit of depth to what can be the most boring part of a game. While this little combat scene plays out, let's touch on the graphics. I've heard and read that many folks complain that it isn't as detailed and realistic as other games out there. Personally, I'm okay with it. No, your character's hair doesn't sweep around in the wind. The details of the environment aren't uber realistic or lifelike. What they have done though is get these sound effects and gameplay spot on. Even the background music is on point. In my opinion, good gameplay and sound can make any game a great game. It doesn't have to be uber realistic, as when you combine these 2 qualities, everything else is forgotten about as you immerse yourself into the world that has been created before you. Also, exploding trolls are always nice to look at. Getting into the main part of the game now, and you have a neat little story to follow. Various quests are readily available to keep you busy as well. You'll be rewarded with many different items upon completion of the main storyline and quests. You You have your equipment merchants, fast travel spots, pets are available but I haven't worked out how to get one thus far. Later you'll bag your first mount, so yet another layer added to the world's traversal aspect. You also have to grind out to upgrade and unlock new abilities, and later you'll unlock potion crafting as well. Loads of layers to come in the game, and as you can see, Shadow seems to handle it pretty well. At least the alpha version does for me anyway. The best way I can describe this game is that Diablo meets Path of Exile meets World of Warcraft. They seem to have rolled the best of them all into one, and I am 100% here for it. The only letdown is that this beta ends soon. I have other games to finish still, and then there's the fact it won't fully release until March next year. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll leave a couple of links in the description for those who want to know more about the game. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and keep your eyes peeled for some juicy content coming this week on Cloud Gaming Extreme. Stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.